We're doing it.
Yes. So proud of you.
Woo. Right behind it, it's like ripply, and then right in front, it's super smooth.
Yeah.
So that's marking a wing dam.
Okay.
The wing dam is like a rock wall underwater that runs straight from that buoy all the way in.
Bradley getting us all tied up. He's gonna hook us to this tree for the evening. Hans is super stoked to be out of his kennel and in the water. Oh. There's that bridge that we were just on the other side of at the Winona Marina. And this is the Mississippi River, y'all.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Cheers, babe. We made it.
We made it.
So we are sitting on a beach just north or upriver, if you will, of Winona Marina. Today is our first day out by ourselves. We just took the boat out yesterday for the first time ever with Bernie, the mechanic. And so today we decided to push ourselves to go ahead and venture out if we're going to actually make this trip. With everything we've worked on, everything that's led up to this point, we kind of felt we needed to be out here. We needed to get a taste of the purpose of this trip, which is being out here on the beach, beautiful scenery, sunset. For a trip like this, there's a lot that goes into it that you don't realize. It's just like moving into a new apartment or something from across country with all you have is a van on you.
At this exact moment, like we always say, babe, we need a win. We need a win. Right now, in this exact moment, we have a win.
This is a victory. I mean,
victory.
This is big time. I mean, we took the boat out by ourselves.
Drinking a ranch water.
We found a beautiful spot. We beached perfectly. We're tied up right now. Sun setting on us. We've got cocktails and drinks. I mean, I'd say we're doing pretty good.
Yes.
And that's not to say, I mean, up to this point, you got to enjoy the journey. I mean, it's been exciting playing with each gadget and getting things settled in, which of course we're still learning and have no idea.
Like do we need any more supplies? Like, what is our power situation? How much water are we intaking each day? Just like things like that, I think are going to be really great to know before we really head south.
Yeah, and we got to test the boat out. I mean, it'd be kind of silly to hang out the marina so comfortable and say, okay, now we're leaving, and just start running 1,700 miles south.
Yeah.
Without having tested all these things. So this is a great test.
Yeah.
And hopefully tomorrow we can run it a little bit more. And then at that point, maybe it is time. Maybe we got to do it.
Kind of just like jumping in the deep end, you know? Like.
Oh, today was huge. I mean, my adrenaline, I'm just now coming down. The adrenaline to pull the boat out all by ourselves, out of the marina, pulling it out into the channels, understanding the markers and the wing dams and the locks, and if we were going to run into a lock, if we were going to come across a beach, how we could approach the beach with the wing dams and being on the Mississippi River. So, I mean, those were a lot of tests that I think we've passed.
Yeah. Y'all have to realize, I don't know anything about boats. I did not grow up on boats, and so all of this prep is really falling on Bradley's shoulders, which is really intense. So I'm so grateful that he's so aware and understanding and knows the questions to ask. He's done a really excellent job, and I would not want to do this trip with anyone else. I would never sign myself up to go down the Mississippi River. So I feel really comfortable and super proud of you. And it's kind of setting in like how epic and intense and like actually serious this is, you know? Like, you can't just mess around. We're on a huge river, tons of force, and we have to like be going with the river.
You worry about and you think about the research, or you can sit there and dive into the internet, but then to meet the locals that are so generous and so quick to give advice and tips and lend a hand. I mean, that's made all the difference in the world.
100%.
Having that first-hand knowledge and support system to kind of encourage us to go for it and that we can do it is it's given me a lot of comfort.
Yeah,
for sure. So we appreciate it.
Yeah,
thank you guys.
Thank y'all so much. Update. First night out. Bradley's already found something wrong, something about a switch with the generator. Important. There are teeny tiny bugs that can fit through the screen mesh doors. So we always have the windows open so we can get fresh air. So then we don't have to run the air conditioner. And these bugs fit through it. We turned around and there were tons, like thousands in our main cabin around a light. So we're trying to figure that out, have all the windows closed. It's nuts. Still need to eat dinner. It's about 9:30. We're getting later starts because we're watching sunsets, and we're like, oh dang, it's 9 p.m. because the sunset is so much later here. So tips, tricks, first night, we're gonna get it. But yeah, that's the update. Good morning. We're having Sunday breakfast. It's Sunday, August 23rd. We just had our first overnight trip last night, and we really wanted to make it feel like home on Sunday. Usually at home we have a big Sunday breakfast. So we're having bacon. We have some biscuits coming. I'm about to cook some eggs, and we have coffee brewing, of course. First night was a success. Of course, there's some learning curves, but we've got a little checklist now. So super cool, right?
now you be telling me.
There's a jet ski over here.
Okay.
Just on this side.
And I'm looking for wing dams too to make sure
Okay.
it looks like we're coming out pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I've got both engines engaged. So now I'm going to turn this one so I can turn right a little bit with just the engine.
Okay. We've got this boat coming over here.
Yeah, I see 'em.
Sure you see.
Alright, they'll get on the whale. I'm not driving this, that's Sarah Taylor. So now I'm going to run both engines.
Okay.
I don't know which way my rudders actually turn. See how they're acknowledging me?
Yeah.
Is anyone else behind me?
No.
So now I'm going to kick my left end gear.
Okay.
Bye beach. Lovely
Bye,
knowing you.
beach.
Alright, we're rolling. Engine in drive. Alright, smooth takeoff.
Heck
Good work,
yeah.
Margaret.
Okay. Where do you like me to stand?
Wherever now.
Okay.
I mean, now you can sit down or you can sit on that front bit and do whatever you want.